Muy bien, muchachos. Escribimos que hoy es el 20 de enero. ¿Qué día es hoy? Pues hoy es miércoles. ¿Es de mí? Sin acento. Eso, mejor. ¿Qué día es mañana? Mañana es jueves already. What a fast week. Spell it right, señor. Spell it correctamente, por favor. ¿Y qué tiempo hace hoy? Hace frío y hace sol. All right, cold and sunny, my little neck of the woods here. So we are taking a look at the verb ser today, and we have already used the verb ser several times when we say hoy es el 20 de enero. Hoy es miércoles. Mañana es jueves. For days and dates, we're identifying things, we're saying what is. That is the verb ser. Now, this is a very irregular verb in Spanish. We've already taken a bit of a look at the verb estar. Now, estar is used for feelings and locations and what one is doing right now. We're going to come back to the verb estar. Like, ¿cómo estás? Or estoy en la clase de inglés. All right, so this is to be. I am fine. We are in class. Are you listening? ¿Estás escuchando? That's to be, but Spanish has another verb to be, and it's called ser. And we use this for identification and description for more permanent things. Yo soy profesor de español. Yo soy alto y paciente. Yo soy de Chicago. All right, so when we're describing things, we're identifying things, we're saying where they come from or to whom they belong, and a host of other things. So today we study the verb ser. Again, the verb ser means to be. We're using this for more permanent things. So here is the conjugation chart. Gosh, we haven't seen one of these in a long time. So when we conjugate the verb ser, yo, we remember yo means I. So to be, I would say I am. En español decimos yo soy. I am. We were already using this in our descriptions. A lot of you used this already in Flipgrid 11. Yo soy. I am. Tú, we remember tú means you. So in English, we would say you are. En español, tú eres. Ahora, third person singular, couple different subject pronouns, and then the verb to be. He is. She is. And if we're being formal, you are. And those all share the verb es. We know this is the equivalent of is. This is what we use when we're talking about, today is Wednesday. Hoy es miércoles. Or if I say the pencil is yellow, el lápiz es amarillo. Now, on the other side of the conjugation chart, we have some plurals. Nosotros, if you recall, means we. In English, we would say we are. Nosotros Somos. We are. You see grading in this little box here, the vosotros that they use in Spain only. All right, and I'll make a little note of that. Vosotros and vosotras is our, that's there, only used in Spain. All right, so remember that other countries, Spanish speaking, 19 other Spanish speaking countries don't use this. And it is the equivalent of y'all. Y'all are. Why do we learn this? Well, who knows? Maybe you'll end up in Spain. And the conjugation is sois. Down here, the third person plural, they are, if they are masculine or mixed, we remember, they are, if they are all girls. And then ustedes, which means y'all. And this is the one that in all the other countries it is used. And the verb is son. If we look at the conjugation chart on the singular side, soy, eres, es, does not really follow the rules that we learned with, AR verbs like hablar, hablo, hablas, habla. But it follows them a little bit. And then over here on the plural side of things, somos, sois, son, tampoco, but it follows them a little bit. Hablamos, habláis, hablan, and of course this form that they only use in Spain. Just graying that out there. So soy, eres, es, somos, sois, son, I am, you are, he or she is, we are, y'all are, they are. So if I say they are my friends, ellos son mis amigos. I say we are from Kentucky, somos de Kentucky. I am tall, soy alto. She is pretty, ella es bonita. All right. Are you a student? Eres estudiante? All right. So this is conjugating this verb. We have to change those forms. We see 6 different forms, 6 identical locations on the conjugation chart. Now, how do we use the verb ser? Hay mucho contenido aquí. Ser is used to identify. We're calling one noun another noun. All right. So say your dad is a pilot. Mi padre es piloto. Mi padre is one noun, piloto is another. Or I could say, this is my pencil, or I am your Spanish teacher. That is my dog. All right, so we are identifying things. We're identifying people. All right, we could say Danville is a city. Danville is a small city. Danville es una ciudad pequeña, right? We also use ser for description. Now, we've been doing this all unit long, okay? En este caso, somos muy simpáticas. We're really nice. When I say, tú eres inteligente, you're smart. Ella es alta, she is tall. We also use ser to say where people are from. Yo soy de Colombia. I am from Colombia. And possession sometimes uses de as well, but not always. If we look at this one, el coche negro es de papá, dad's car. The black car, that's dad's. It's dad's car. We'll get into possession later on this year and a bunch more in Spanish too. Time, we will learn telling time. That uses the verb ser. Event, what, la fiesta, la clase de español, the inauguration, el partido de fútbol americano, like whatever the event is, we use ser. And then for the day and the date. And then we've been doing that, of course, all year long. So we know the verb ser. We've been using the verb ser. Now we're just making it a little bit more official. All right. So first, I want you to go back and read and type, or you can paste the uses of ser. Y luego dice aquí, highlight the verb ser and then type the letter of the usage. All right, so I'm going to put you on a little bit of pause here, give you 5 minutes. So you have until 10:40 to go ahead and work on this. Feel free to talk and ask questions. In 5 minutes' time, we'll come back and take a look. Ya son 5 minutos. And if you look at my screen here, you'll see I, identify, D, describe, O, origin, P, possession, T, time, E, event, D, day and date. Because we're in the La Familia unit, I tried to put all of these uses into an acronym that would be apropos or germane to La Familia. I was playing around with this. I thought I could come up with the word adopted, and I guess assigning something could be the first one, but anyway, I got close. If we look at my examples, you didn't need to type examples, but el señor Pecus es mi profesor. I'm identifying who is that man. Es alto y paciente. We're describing him. Es de Chicago, right? Where is his origin? Ellos son mis perros. Those are my dogs. Son las 11:20. It is 20 to 11. La clase de español es en 119 in a couple of weeks. And then hoy es miércoles el 20 de enero. So we use the verb ser in all of these constructions. If you scroll down, I wanted to show you a little bit. So Alfredo es mi amigo. Now what are the uses here? Am I identifying? Yeah. Am I describing? Maybe. Also some possession. So it's not always just one answer. Alfredo es inteligente y simpático. Yeah, I'm describing him, right? There's no doubt about that one. That is description. He's smart and nice. La familia de Alfredo es grande. So his family is big. So maybe we are describing, maybe we're giving possession as well. Ellos son de México. They're from Mexico. We know that, por supuesto, would be origin. And then hoy es el cumpleaños de Alfredo. Today's Alfredo's birthday. That could be an event, or it could be day and date. Does it matter that much? No. We're not analyzing. We're not getting descriptive about this. What we're trying to do is use this language in meaningful ways. So we don't need to spend too much time analyzing what is the use of ser in this sentence. What you need to look at later is when you're trying to create a sentence, you need to think about what is the purpose of my sentence? What am I saying when I speak or write this sentence? What is my meaning that I'm trying to get across? And if you can identify that, then that will help you find the correct verb. Why do we focus on this so much? Because there are two ways to say to be in Spanish. And if you use the verb estar instead of ser, it's going to change the meaning. All right? So as we move along, we've got some ser conjugations. It's a little story that uses all 5. And this is Yo soy atrevida. I am bold. I am daring. And you can tell that this person is a girl. Mi amiga Micaela es reservada. So I'm bold and daring, but my friend Michelle, she is reserved. We are good friends. So we are. Now, where am I getting this from? Well, take a look at the conjugation chart that we filled in earlier. Soy, eres, es. Somos, sois, son. So I am, she is. Now we look at nosotras. We are good friends. Notice everything in that construction is feminine. Now, are you also Michaela's friend or Michelle's friend? Again, taking a look at the conjugation chart. ¿Eres tú una amiga? And then finally, las chicas son muy simpáticas. So looking at the conjugation chart, soy, eres, es, somos, sois, we don't use son. Soy, eres, es, somos, son. Using all 5 of those conjugations in this construction. All right, I see the chat blowing up here. That's funny. I didn't know that was on. I wasn't supposed to be sharing my audio with you, but the inauguration is on. So that is, I think, the Marine Corps band. Sometimes there is a marching band outside my house. You guys are funny. All right. So we also use ser to tell time. We use the singular and the plural. We're going to get to that later. All right. Here's a little review of what we did yesterday. In Spanish, nouns usually come before adjectives. All right. And some of you kind of missed a couple of those questions at the end. So when I say Veronica is an artistic girl, I actually say in Spanish, she is una chica artística. She is a girl artistic. So the adjective comes after the noun. All right. Veronica es una chica artística. That's the noun before the adjective. We're identifying and describing in the same sentence. And también Pepe no es un chico ordenado. We can also negate that verb to say Pepe is not an organized boy. But we notice that the word order from Spanish to English is rather different. So Pepe no es, he is not, pero no es. All right. And then an organized boy, un chico ordenado. All right. So the adjective comes after the noun and the no comes before the conjugated verb. So very different than how we do things in English. Now, Spanish is not based on English. It's not some language that was developed after English. Languages develop at the same time throughout history. They have their own rules. So here is the practice. I have given you a couple of those sentences like we did yesterday, and we will go ahead and do one together. First of all, we try to identify our subject. En este caso, Salvador. Salvador es, he is. He is a boy, es un chico. And then the adjective talentoso at the end. All right, so we have to consider the word order in these. Salvador es un chico talentoso. A couple of these have the no in them. So think about no goes before the verb es. And then it says, write about yourself in Spanish. Who or what are you? Yo soy profesor de español. Tú eres estudiante. Describe yourself. También uses yo soy. I am. Where are you from? Yo soy de. And then when is your birthday? Mi cumpleaños. Whoa. Es. And then we give the date in español. So this is the practice portion. This is the portion that you finish on your own. You have números dos y tres. Also, I am going to post this video so you have it. You can go back to it and check any portions of this document. And then you'll have the remainder of class to complete it and click Turn In, please. All right, I will be available for any questions. Como no, como siempre.